Hello, everyone, and welcome back for another edition of 8 Minutes with Aaron. I am, of course, your host, Aaron, and today I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. I haven't planned anything, and you guys are just going to sit there, love it, and watch it. So let's get rolling with a fresh edition of this guy right here, Aaron. So, first off and foremost, I had such a long day today. I had to wake up, I went to work, I went to the gym afterwards, and of course, after the gym, I contemplated left and right whether or not I was going to get fast food or whether or not I wasn't going to get fast food. Now, yesterday, I will tell you, I did go get Taco Bell. I got the deluxe Discovery Box, the one that was like $7. And they have this little app game now because they're coming back with the Y2K menu or some items from there. So they have this little mini game Tamagotchi thing, and this taco dude gave me like 50 points, which bumped me to a free taco. So I got a cheesy gordita crunch. I love cheesy gordita crunches, and they did make one with the Cool Ranch Dorito, but there was no option for me to upgrade it. So if I really wanted that Cool Ranch Dorito, I was gonna have to buy it separately, and it was like $4. Actually, it would be like $5 or $6 knowing Taco Bell, and I couldn't do it. I said, look, I'll get more food for my buck if I do the Lux Cravings box, and I get the free chalupa, and whatever, the cheesy gordita crunch. I call it a day, whatever. And then today, after the gym, I'm just thinking to myself, let's go check what's going on at McDonald's. I look at my app, the app on McDonald's, it showed me that they have some kind of old school classic chicken sandwich that looks slamming for like $6 something. And then since the Eagles won, they got a sack and shit like that, you can get a $2 Big Mac. Look, I would have been in heaven buying this stuff and eating it, but I knew I would hate myself. So I trucked myself back home and came inside and made myself a nice quesadilla with some chicken. And I thought I bought the right chicken from Giant, but I bought the wrong chicken. I got chicken nuggets instead of chicken tenders. So I really didn't know the ratio that I was supposed to put in my burrito, and I'm sure I fucked it up. And I'm not too happy about it. Or maybe I will be able to break it down. They gave me like, 16 pieces of nuggets? So I said, I can at least, if I do 16, divide that up by 4, I can make 4 and 4. Not going to do that, though. I'll probably do 6 nuggets, and I don't know. Hopefully I have another tender somewhere, and I can do that. I also got some Hot Pockets. Not Pockets. Popeyes, but I only got like one good one. I got like a chicken Caesar one, and then I got other one that's just like a chicken pot pie, and the chicken pot pie was not good. I had that about 3 days ago, and that was shit. It wasn't, it's like Mary Calendar, so it's supposed to be good. But they didn't have the other one I usually get, which is like a cheesy broccoli chicken one, and that one's, anything that you got cheese inside of something, it's gonna be great. So yeah, I came home, made myself a quesadilla, made some Ben rice, not Uncle Ben's rice, and I had some broccoli I had to get rid of because I haven't been making myself any ramen anymore. I've gotten sick of ramen with the corn and the water chestnuts. And I didn't have sriracha sauce. I didn't have sriracha mayo, which actually made the fucking thing. But now they bought sriracha and not mayo. I'm like, what am I going to do? I keep forgetting to buy one or the other. So I got to go to John. I got to get mayo. Hopefully when I watch this video back, I'll remind myself to get mayo, which I probably won't. And I need to get cream cheese and bagels. So maybe before work tomorrow, I'll stop, wake up a little bit early, run into Giant, grab some bagels. Even though I remember going in last time, they didn't have a lot of bagels available. So I may have to wait until 10, 11 o'clock, go over to Giant, see what bagels they have, grab some cream cheese, grab some cheese, so I can make more quesadillas, because that's what I've been eating lately. So maybe Ben's rice, if it's on sale. But I got Ben's rice from ShopRite, and it was fucking cheap as dirt. So I might have to check ShopRite out after the gym. Whenever I can get there, the other one. Because I go to Conchi, and then I go to another one when I'm off. South Philly or some shit like that. It will be fun. So, yeah, that's my food analysis report for you guys. Now, Friday is a big day. It is the New York Comic Con reservation booth for the general public, or the people that just buy general tickets, and now we're in VIP. And I am so fucking excited because I am going to be screaming and yelling at the computer to fucking move, you little man, get me into the goddamn queue. I want to get a good slot. Because I read today that a lot of the VIP members who got in because they have the early advancement, they did not get the spots that I wanted. I read a couple of Facebook forums and people are just like pissed off, you know, hey, Comic-Con, what are you going to do? I'm spending like almost $2,000. I think it was like, it wasn't $2,000. I think it was like a couple $100 for this. Actually, you know what? It might have been $2,000. Fuck it. I'm going to say the VIP John was $2,000. $2,000 and you don't get a Funko booth. But you know what? It's like, fuck you people. You can spend $700 to $800 on buying it off somebody else, or maybe $1,000 to get the Funko Pops you need. And to be honest with you, that list I went over yesterday, there's nothing too impressive on that other than maybe the One Piece, the one Itachi Susanoo form, and I want to say the Batman Beyond. That's maybe the big four. The big four. Unless you're a DC fan and you want to go for those little small LE pieces of shit. Which I guess I should have told you I forgot a couple Funko Pops. I forgot one. I don't know what it is. It's a legendary Pokemon. I'll put a picture up there. Maybe I'll put a picture up there. And then they had like a Batman and Joker John that I didn't mention either. I'll put it up there. I mean, look. I'm going to give them both a down because I'm not really interested in either of them. But if you are interested in them, please go out and buy them. And you already know that Target already put their exclusives out early because Target just don't give a shit about nothing. You know what else I didn't tell you guys? This is also some fucking big news yesterday. I did not tell you that I got in the Pokemon Center. And I got the 2 new, whatever the fucking Pokemon sets are. It's not the Mega Evolution, it's the one with Charizard. Charizard-y. Whatever it is, it looks pretty decent. I got 2 EBTs and I got the booster box. The 36 booster box. I didn't get the small ones because I didn't know that they were also available. And once you make a purchase and then you go back to make another purchase, they kind of like send you through like a forbidden zone and they say, you know, you can't purchase shit right now. We blocked you. You're a piece of shit trying to buy more than one thing. You're an ass clown. Get the fuck out of here. And it's like, all right, I'll just get out of your Pokemon Center. I don't want to deal with you and get in any kind of arguments. So yeah, that's exciting news. I got the Pokemon Center. We got the Friday New York Comic-Con Funko booth thing. I don't know when they're going to announce the winners for the official Funko site. You could have put points in to get to the front of the line. I did put in like 10,000, so that's like 100 chances. And I'm sure people probably put more than that. Now, I have gotten lucky 2 years. Not 2 years in a row, but I've gotten lucky, you know. I think I got lucky my first year. I got an 11 o'clock. And then my last year, I got a 10 o'clock, which was really sweet. And I got Funko Pops from my buddy Brian. And it worked out really, really well. So hopefully I'm crossing my fingers that I either get the fucking reservation, which would be sweet. And I also do get, I'm keeping these fingers crossed, the Funko Pop frontline booth. So I can just knock it out, get my shit, and get the fuck out of New York. Because, hey, I don't know how much that Peter Pan bus is going to cost, but there's nothing there. Nobody wants to play me in Magic the Gathering. Because they know I beat their asses. Anyway, I guess that's all for today, folks. I'm glad and hope you had a great time. My name is Aaron. Thank you for joining 8 Minutes with Aaron. I will see you next time. We're going to more stuff, more things, and of course, more of me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave down in the comments what you want to see, what you don't want to see, and I will see all of you in the next video. You have a good one. Bye-bye.